Okay, let's get started. So, good evening, students, parents, Mr. Williams, and welcome to Nutley High School's Spring 21 International Thespian Society Induction Ceremony. This is our 4th annual Thespian Society Induction Ceremony since we began this troupe back in 2018. I am thrilled to celebrate the accomplishments of our theater students at Nutley High School this year. Despite the ongoing pandemic, we were able to produce a hilarious virtual fall play last November, the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon, participate in the virtual New Jersey Thespian Festival in January, and put up an in-person spring musical, Edges, last April. If this year taught us anything, it's that the show must and will go on. I'd like to take a minute and acknowledge our troupe officers who have worked so hard to ensure a successful year of theater at Nutley High School. Please feel free to unmute and give each of them a round of applause. Our secretary and points coordinator, Emily Ostrowski. Our vice president, Mia Garrity, and our troupe president of the last 2 years, Julia Resnick. One more time. Yay!
Get this bread.
Yeah. Cool. Everyone can mute again now. Thanks. Friends, it's a pleasure to welcome you here to share in the induction of 8 new members into Nutley High School's Troupe 4757 of the International Thespian Society. Through hard work, sacrifice, and dedication, the candidates have earned the right to be called thespians. It is a title of honor, signifying a commitment to an art as old as humanity. Commitment to theater is what the International Thespian Society is all about. The society was established in 1929 by a group of college and high school teachers in Fairmont, West Virginia. They named their organization for Thespis, the group who, according to legend, was the first actor. The guiding principle was a dedication to excellence in theater arts in secondary schools. In the 92 years since, the society has grown into an international organization with more than 2.2 million members, but its goals have not changed. The International Thespian Society still strives to make education and arts programs places for good theater and to honor those students who do theater well. The society is a service as well as an honorary organization. We join here this evening for a rite of renewal and celebration. At this time, I'd like to call on our troupe officers, and I'm just going to ask you to please make sure that you are muted for this. I'm going to call on our troupe officers to read from the speech delivered by playwright Robert Patrick at the Thespian Society's 50th anniversary celebration during the 1978 Thespian Festival. And we're going to start off with our historian and webmaster, Allison Scorsone.
Thank you, Mr. Guerreri. For 20,000 years, we humans have had what we called impossible dreams. Space travel, time travel, telepathy, to live other lives, to raise the dead, to create living creatures, to live forever, eternal youth, unity with our fellow humans. Philosophers and spiritualists have used magic, alchemy, intellect, voodoo, and physics in quest of these goals. Some have been attained by science. Some still evade us. Some, even science, call it impossible. And yet, for all these thousands of years, we have already possessed those treasures. Whenever there was an empty space, a poet, actors, and an audience in theater. And now I call on our secretary, Emily Ostrowski, to read the next section of the speech.
Space travel? The bare stage behind me with a few words and a pantomimist skill becomes the surface of the moon or the center of the earth. On this stage, we can be in Arabia or Iceland, Okinawa, Elsinore, Brigadoon, Oklahoma, the South Pacific, or our town. Time travel? On any evening, afternoon, or early morning, we can return to ancient Egypt, classical Greece, Imperial Rome, Elizabethan England, the France of Joan of Arc, California in the Gold Rush, or in one play travel from Cairo to Paris to Istanbul to Washington, D.C. Raise the dead? In any of these times or places, people live again. Sir Thomas More, Henry David Thoreau, Emily Dickinson, Mark Twain, Elizabeth herself, plus a million casual strangers some playwright met and liked or despised or wondered about centuries ago. But we do not merely watch these people, not comprehending as tourists. All those moments when real living people would stand stuttering, stammering, or trembling with illiterate rage, these fascinating people open their mouths and speak their thoughts aloud. Hamlet comes on, and in 10 words speaks the tormenting choice that underlies the ecstasies and agonies of every adolescent. Frankie Adams articulates the confusions and discoveries that mark the end of childhood. King Lear screams the anger of old age, and Eliza Doolittle, happily awake in bed, peeks from under the covers and confides in us that she could have danced all night. And now I call on our Vice President, Mia Garrity, to read the last section of the speech.
But excuse me, there was never a Hamlet, a Frankie Adams, a King Lear, nor an Eliza Doolittle. And yet they have appeared live and joyous in literally thousands of places, simultaneously on 100 stages at once. Around the world, these absolute hallucinations reoccur. We have seen the creation of life so often, we've forgotten it as a miracle. Telepathy? It's a telepathic travel in the minds of geniuses through ancient and imaginary lives of forefathers and phantoms for all eternity. What are the scientists and statesmen troubling themselves for? Aren't they sitting there in the dark beside us all, side by side, rank on rank? People who might not even be willing to talk to one another outside the theater, laugh together and gasp together, and are not even ashamed to cry because we can hear that others in the dark around us are crying. Isn't it another kind of mind reading? A growing together of spirits that makes 2,000 people laugh simultaneously at the silliest slapstick joke. These incredible treasures are everywhere. Everywhere that there is an empty space, a poet, actors, and an audience. When they ask you, what is theater for? Simply tell them, it does what every other field of human endeavor is struggling to do. And now I call on our troupe president, Julia Resnick, to tell us about Thespis and the society.
During the 6th century BC, one of the writers of tragedy who won the approval of the priests at the festival of Dionysus was Thespis. About 535 BC, a new dimension was added to drama when Thespis, a prominent leader of the chorus, stepped from that group and recited portions of the drama alone, thereby becoming the first actor. We also believe that it was he who first used mass so that a person could portray more than one part. In honor of this early Greek playwright, all actors are called Thespians. In his honor, we are the International Thespian Society. We have as our emblem the two masks of comedy and tragedy, etched in colors of gold and blue, bound together with the Thespian T. Wearers of this emblem should remember that it represents a proud and dignified heritage, and that this heritage is now entrusted to us. And now we will read the names and share the accomplishments of our 8 newly inducted thespians. Victoria Alameda. Victoria is actively involved in indoor percussion and concert band at NHS and has also appeared in several Parks and Rec productions. She has also worked many times with the Charles Seller Foundation in Bloomfield. Jordan Baluyat. Jordan was a heavily featured soloist in the Springs musical Edges. She has also appeared in Rock of Ages and the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Fabian Jimenez. Fabian has participated in several music productions both in NHS and for the Parks and Rec department. He's also a member of the NHS Chamber Singers. Ashlyn Kurtzman. Ashlyn is a member of the NHS Chamber Singers, has been in NHS shows since her freshman year, and performs with his and hers music.
Gemma O'Farrell. Gemma was in Edges and sang Caitlin and Haley, and she's grown so much throughout her high school career so far. Caroline Ritacco blew us away with her role as Anita Bath in Rock of Ages. She also appeared in Edges and the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon, and is a musical theater intern at the Paper Mill Playhouse.
Suhaila Salcedo. Suhaila had been a part of 3 Nutley High School productions. They include Night of the Living Dead, where she played Deputy 1, Rock of Ages, and Edges, a song cycle, where she sang beautifully with great musicality. And Sarah Tan. Sarah's participated in multiple Nutley High School productions. She was featured in Rock of Ages as well as Edges, a song cycle, where she blew the crowd away with her performance of Caitlin and Haley. Sarah also received the Imperium Medal at last year's New Jersey Thespian Festival.
I now ask all new members of Thespian Troupe 4757 to repeat the pledge after me. You may unmute your microphones. Okay, ready? I promise to uphold The aims and ideals of the International Thespian Society.
The aims and the ideals of the International Thespian Society.
I am a student of theater, and excellence is my ideal.
I am a student of
theater and excellence is my ideal.
I promise to perform my part as well as I can.
I promise to perform my part as well as I can.
To accept praise and criticism with grace.
To accept praise and criticism with grace.
To cooperate with my fellow thespians.
To cooperate with my fellow thespians.
And work for the good of the troupe.
And work for the good of the troupe.
And to share my love of theater.
And to share my love of theater.
Good job. Congratulations and welcome to the International Thespian Society. Always remember our motto, which comes from Alexander Pope's essay on man. Act well your part, there all the honor lies. Please give one final round of applause for our newly inducted thespians. Yay.
Woo! Get this bread!
Yeah. Congratulations.
And now, Mr. Guerreri will read the names and share the accomplishments of our 10 graduating seniors.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations to our new members. So thespians can earn special honor rank distinctions over the course of their high school career. To get inducted, students must earn 10 points, which is roughly the equivalent of 100 hours of working in the theater in any capacity. Students who have earned at least 60 points by the time they graduate earn the rank of honor thespian. Students who have earned at least 120 points by the time they graduate earn the rank of national honor thespian. And students who earn at least 180 points by graduation earn the rank of international honor thespian. We also bestow scholar distinctions to our thespians based on academic achievement. Students with at least a 3.0 GPA earn the distinction of Thespian Scholar. Students with at least a 3.5 GPA are named to the Vice President's List, and students with at least a 4.0 GPA are given the distinction of President's List Scholar. I'm very proud to share in the accomplishments of our 10 graduating senior thespians who all received either some special rank or scholar distinction. Victoria Alameda is a thespian scholar. She appeared in the Nutley High School Performing Arts productions of Pippin and Newsies. She will be attending Immaculata University and majoring in music therapy. Jessica Caraballo is an honor thespian and has made the Vice President's List. She appeared in Pippin, Newsies, and Rock of Ages and was the head of hair, makeup, costumes, and props for our 2019 fall play, The Night of the Living Dead. She will be attending William Patterson University and majoring in psychology and social work. Nicole Case has made our President's List. Nicole appeared in The Crucible her freshman year and then went on to join the light crew for Pippin under the tutelage of Mr. James Garner and has since been our head of lights, co-designing the lights for Newsies and Rock of Ages and lead designing the lights for Edges. She's going to Sacred Heart University and majoring in nursing. Samantha Daly has made our President's List. She appeared in Pippin, Newsies, Rock of Ages, and was a heavily featured soloist in Edges. She will be going to Penn State University Park and will be majoring in veterinary and biomedical sciences. Naomi Franco. Naomi has made our Vice President's List. Naomi appeared in Pippin her freshman year and was on the program and lobby crew for Rock of Ages. She will be attending Rutgers University as an English major. Emily Jablonowski has earned the rank of honor thespian and the distinction of the President's List. Emily has appeared in, drum roll please, The Crucible, Pippin, Night of the Living Dead, Rock of Ages, The Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon, and Edges. She will be going to Seton Hall University with a major in art, design, and interactive multimedia. Emily Ostrowski has earned the rank of honor thespian and has made the President's List. Emily appeared as Les in Newsies her sophomore year and was part of the waitress trio in Rock of Ages and was also a heavily featured soloist in Edges this spring. She is also our thespian troupe secretary and points coordinator. She will be attending the University of Delaware with a political science and journalism double major. Julia Resnick. Julia Resnick has made the rank of National Honor Thespian. That is 120 points. That's 1,200 hours in the theater, by the way, and has made the president's list. Julia has been our troupe president the last 2 years. She played Mary Warren in The Crucible her freshman year and also appeared in Pippin and Rock of Ages. She directed the fall productions of Night of the Living Dead and the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon. She will be attending Point Park University as an acting major. Spencer Saratella made the vice president's list. Spencer has appeared in Newsies, The Night of the Living Dead, Rock of Ages, the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon, and Edges. He will be attending William Patterson University as a communications major. Luke Soretsky earned the rank of Thespian Scholar. Luke has appeared in The Crucible, Pippin, Rock of Ages, and Edges. His performance as Crutchy in Newsies earned him an Outstanding Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role nomination from the 2019 Paper Mill Playhouse Rising Star Awards. He will be attending the BFA Musical Theater program at Montclair State University. Please give a big round of applause to all of our graduating seniors.
Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Sorry, that's me. Congratulations to our graduating seniors and to all of our new inducted members. For all new members, Mr. Gray will contact you to make arrangements for picking up your induction pin and certificate. And for seniors, Mr. Guerrero will let you know when to pick up your Thespian medallion for graduation and any honor rank and scholar distinction certificates you have earned. Thank you, everyone, for attending Troupe 4757 Spring 2021 induction ceremony, and have a great summer, everyone.
Thank you again, everybody, for attending tonight. We really appreciate it. To our members, both current and new, we will be having a meeting, right, Julia? This Friday at the beginning of office hours. We will be nominating our new officers for next year. So it's a super important meeting. So please make sure that you attend. Information is on our Schoology page. And that's it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to parents, family, friends for watching and supporting our Thespians this evening. And have a great evening and summer, everybody, if we don't see you.